Hello there, this is DBT, and these are the runes. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt 9, and today we're gonna be having a look at the new quote-unquote special car hunt for this car that you see on the screen right now, the ATS GT. It's a car of class S, not a good one, but still, it's a car that you could, in theory, get for free. Now, I'll look into the event in a second, but for now, I'm just having a look at the car itself because it's a peculiar one. I appreciate the Italian flag accent over here with the green, white, and then red over here, though that red obviously gets lost because of the main color of the car. It's also curious that it has a black front and a red back. They definitely have a sense of aesthetics with these cars in ATS, but anyway, so like I said, it's a special car hunt, which means that it's in the seasonal events, not in daily events. The very first thing to note about that, you might be thinking, well, but if it's a car hunt, then why is it a special car hunt? What makes it special? Well, the first thing is that if you happen to own the event pass, you don't get additional packs from this because this is not a regular car hunt that you would find in daily events. So the regular advantage that you would get by getting the TLE pass is not present over here, and that is a bit unfortunate. Now, the hunt itself is similar to a certain extent to what we saw in the hunt of the Ultima RS, where with that hunt alone, you will be able to take the car to its maximum amount of stars, and on top of that, you should be able even to gold it. However, it is different than that other hunt, because first of all, this is not a key car, so you don't absolutely need to take it to 6 stars. You can just stop at 3 star if you're happy with the car over there, and you're done with that. So that sounds like a good thing. But where is the bad thing? Well, that it has support cars. Now, let's have a look, for example, at stage 1, where well, first of all, you have free try with the cars, and the support cars being the Lambo SE20 and the Lambo Sesto Elemento, obviously this being the main car. Now, the thing about the support cars is that they're good to get a bunch of additional blueprints, and they should definitely make the road a little bit easier. But in this first stage, for example, we have over here, you need to do some stunts with the Sesto Elemento to get some packs, and you get 20 packs. Well, you can get a total of 20 of this, meaning for 40 packs, whatever. But also, if you do the races with the Sesto Elemento, you can get directly 3 blueprints for the car. Now, if you do it with the SE20, same thing, and you can get some blueprints. And if you do the races just with the ATS Automobili, then there is no limit as to how many of this you can do. You can keep on grinding, and these packs will contain blueprints for the car, some import parts, and some credits. Now, worth noting that the credit over here is for 4,000 and 2,000. That comes up later, and you'll see why I'm mentioning it. And then on top of that, you can get some guaranteed blueprints. So right here, you can get 5, 8, 11 blueprints guaranteed over here. But obviously, you need 85 to unlock the car, so it's gonna take you a while because you're gonna be able to get those blueprints. You're gonna be able to get these packs for up to 20 times. Same thing here with the SE20. But once you get over here, you're really gonna have to grind this a lot. In one race, you're gonna get 2 of these packs and hope that you get blueprints for it, so you're gonna have to grind it massively. And then on top of that, we have that it's a car, being a Class S car of 6 stars, well, kind of like the Ultima RS, you're gonna have, well, actually, you know what? Oh, wow, it doesn't have fuel limitations. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, I guess it was the same in the Ultima RS, so you don't have to worry about fuel limitations, but obviously your limitation is gonna be your tickets. But anyway, so that is for stage 1. But if we go to stage 2, and it's gonna be similar for all the other stages, we're gonna find that now you need to own the cars at 2 stars, and my connection just, what's happening? Okay, I don't know why my connection just went bonkers, but anyway, for this stage, you already need to own the cars at 2 stars, and I do mean own. In particular, if we look over here, you're gonna see that, well, there's a free try for the SC20, but it's not a free try with the other cars, so you definitely need to already own the Automobili. You need to have gotten a total of 85 blueprints in the previous stage in order to be able to access the second stage. And with the Sesto Elemento, well, and you only need to unlock it. Do you need a 2 stars? I don't even know. No, you needed a 2 stars. Oh boy, that's a little bit rough, I'll tell you that. Yeah, so that definitely is gonna be a bunch of grind that you're gonna have to do in order to be able to access this. But you might be wondering, why do I want to access this? I could just stick around on the first one. Well, the thing that I was saying about the credits is that even though you're gonna get the same amount of packs over here for the race, the credits start increasing 5,000 and 3,000. That continues to happen in the in other stages. So for example, let's just jump into stage 5 where you need the cars at 5 stars. Finish the race with any car at 5 stars. If you do it with the SC20, you get some packs, you get blueprints, so on and so forth. And over here, you still get the same thing with 1 blueprint and whatnot. But now you can see that the credits are much higher. And by the time that you finish this whole thing and you get to the stage 6 with 6 stars, you will be able to acquire epic import parts for the car, and the credits are a lot more. So I tell you this because this was a massive help when I was doing the hunt for the Ultima RS. Getting this many credits per race, I mean, I had to grind anyway. But that helped a lot precisely to finish upgrading the car in order to get the key. Over here, you don't need to get the key, fortunately, because again, there's no key for this car, but yeah. All right. Oh, and something else that I did not mention. Is it here or is it in the previous one? Maybe. Yeah, it's here. If you do happen to have the Lamborghini SC20 at 6 stars, but you don't actually own the car, you'll be able to unlock it right here. So that's a guaranteed car if you have the SC20 like that. So in general, I'm not super interested on this particular car hunt because, like I said, this car is not even a good Class S car. It is not. Let me see if I can find the stats for this thing. Aha, I knew that I had seen it. So in the patch notes that GameLove released, you can see the maximum stats for the car. And over here, again, maximum rank of 4100. Well, 4161, but it's on the 4100. This is not going to be a great car. Looking at the top speed, is nothing out of the ordinary. In fact, it's a little bit slow even in Class S. Acceleration, it's nothing special. And handling and nitro are just not there, you know? So yeah, this is not going to be an amazing car by any means, unlike the Ultima RS, which also was not necessarily a super fast car. It's still faster than this. But in general, it was a fantastic car overall, and that has a rank of like 4600. So yes, that one was worth grinding in my opinion. This one, not so much. Yeah, I mean, just look at this thing. This is again the Ultima that I got from that other special hunt. A higher top speed, slightly higher acceleration, okay handling, okay nitro, but really this is a master of instability, but at the same time floaties and whatnot. So it's a fantastic car overall. So the ATS special hunt, it's in my opinion not worth the time. Now, if you're a straight up collectionist and you want to get every car, and you can get a car over here, a Class S car of 6 stars, even golded out, well, then go straight ahead. I mean, I'm not saying that you shouldn't do it, but I personally, I'm not gonna do it because this type of hunts, again, I learned from the Ultima RS, are extremely grindy. You need to go really, really hard. You have 12, well, technically 13 days in total, but still, you need to go pretty hard at it in order to unlock it. I don't even know how many blueprints this thing is gonna require, but I can guarantee it's gonna be a lot. So it's up to you if you want it. Again, not a fantastic car in my opinion, but oh well. So why am I making a video about this? You can see that there's still some video left to go. Well, it has to do with the fact that thanks to the cars being the support cars for this event, that is actually good for me because now they're selling the packs for, if I get to them eventually, there we go. The packs for the ATS multi-car. Now over here you can get blueprints for the ATS itself, but you can get blueprints for the Sesto Elemento and the SC20. Now I already own the SC20, but the Sesto Elemento is one of 3 Lambos. Only 3 Lambos that I'm missing in the game. I am missing the Sesto Elemento, the Sian, and the Kunta Shell PI. But maybe today I will have a Sesto Elemento. That's right, I'm gonna spend the rest of this video opening packs. So without further ado, by the way, it's a 900 per pack. That's a bit unfortunate. It's on the expensive side, but in theory these have 20% drop rate. Now, whether I get blueprints for the SC20 or the Sesto Elemento, it's good. For the ATS, I'm not super interested, so if I don't get any of those, that would be fine by me. I'm more interested on those. Like I said, I want to unlock the Sesto Elemento, but also getting blueprints for the SC20 would be nice because SC20? Did I say that? Yeah. Because I do own this car at 4 stars, so it wouldn't be bad to start up a little bit further. So how about we start it? And by the way, I don't know how many tokens I'm willing to spend. Let's see how the drop rates are and I'll decide, because I am willing to spend all of my tokens on this, but I also don't want to go broke on tokens. But we'll see. Let's see what the game has in store for me. So we got some blueprints for the ATS Automobility. Now, okay, a bunch of garbage as usual. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, whatever. That's it. All right, a tiny bit of blueprints. Oh, okay, some blueprints for the SC20. Ooh, hello. Okay, so this, by the way, tells you I had 31 blueprints for the Sesto Elemento from whenever I got blueprints for this thing. So you can see that I'm not super far away from unlocking it. So that is kind of dope. So hey, not bad. Look at that. 8 blueprints for the AC20, 4 for the Sesto Elemento. Let's hope that I continue getting blueprints for the Sesto Elemento because, man, I want that car. And I don't care if I only get it at 1 or 2 stars. It's fine. Ooh, nice. I would still like to use it. Unfortunately, it's a 6-star car, so that means that it's the type of car that only has 3 fuel. And well, right now, because I own the Legend Pass, I have much more fuel. But I normally don't own the Legend Pass, so we'll see how that goes. All right, I only got blueprints for the Sesto Elemento there, 8 blueprints, but still, not too terrible. I can live with that. So that's already 2 packs that I bought. So now it would be fantastic if the game suddenly decided to give me a jackpot of Sesto Elemento blueprints. So I wouldn't mind, just saying. But look at that, I'm already getting close to unlocking the car, man. Oh yeah. One more for the SC20. More Sesto Elemento blueprints, man. Oh, just literally one more drop and I am able to unlock the Sesto Elemento. Oh my god. I've been wanting to have have this car for a long time. And there was one moment when the seasonal tokens were still a thing that Gameloft made a bit of a noopsie and they made Sesto Elemento packs ridiculously cheap for seasonal tokens, and I think a bunch of people were able to unlock the card that way. Unfortunately, I was not active at the time that happened, so I missed the chance. And man, the game is just trying to blue sphere me, you know what I mean? Because it's like, oh, you just need 4 more blueprints for the Sesto. How about I don't give them? No, never buy this. They're never good. Once they were good for me. Once that single pack was good for me, but your chances are very low. All right, so as usual, nothing very useful because no, I don't want blueprints for that. Oh wow, for the Senna. Someday, maybe in a few more years, I'll unlock the Senna. Come on, no, game, don't do this to me. Come on. It really is playing hard to get, huh? Okay, fine, that's fine. Now there's another packs that I thought of buying, but honestly I can't remember right now what those were about. I know that it's about another Lambo. It's probably a Lambo that I already own, but probably that I've been wanting to start up, so maybe I'll have a look at that. Come on, game, don't do me dirty. Are you kidding me? Oh my and now it's like, oh, you didn't want blueprints for the ATS? Let me give you some blueprints for the ATS. Enjoy. Come on. All I want is to unlock my Jesus. I want to unlock my Sesto Elemento. Can we just do that, please? Can we? Come on. Are you kidding me? Well, at least now I 5-star the SC20, which is, it's a good thing. I had it at 4-star. Now I have both the SC20 and SC18 at 5 stars, which is not as good as 6 stars, but it's still pretty good. So that's all right. And somehow I still don't have my Sesto Elemento. Come on, we were doing so well, game. We were doing so well, and now you're just like, nope. You're so close, but okay, there we go. Finally, I have a Sesto Elemento. Let's go, Pepe. You know what that means? It makes it so that I'm only missing 2 Lambos in the game. Okay, I'll take that. Oh, let's do it. And I'm actually tempted to buy a few more packs in hopes that I can 2-star this car, because at 2-star I can change the color of it. Because this car only has 1 single color options. Once you have it at 2 stars, then you unlock custom colors. So let's buy a couple more packs and hope for the best. Besides, because on the 2nd star it should require much less blueprints to take it to 2 stars, unless it's a key car. Oh yeah, look at that. It only needs 18 blueprints. Only the key cars are the ones that really only go increasing on the blueprint amounts. But for regular cars that don't require a key, the 1st star is going to be the most expensive one in terms of blueprints. Well, it's going to be very expensive. Then once you unlock it, then it's cheap and it starts going up in price on blueprints. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Look at that. Just from these packs alone, I've already gotten almost half the blueprints for the ATS. Come on, game. I don't want ATS blueprints. I don't give a... Come on. Don't do me dirty like that. All I want is to take my card. I mean, I should be happy. I am happy that now I have unlocked... There we go. I have unlocked the set... Oh, You know what that means? I already got all the blueprints because it already shows in gold the count. Yep, there it is. I'm gonna get another drop at least. Yep, there it is. Okay, beautiful. There we go. Now I have it at 2 stars. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna go super crazy because I don't have enough tokens, but now I did say that I wanted to make it so that I could change the color of the car, which now I am able to do, but it does have a bit of a problem that the color changes the entire car and it doesn't keep accents. So obviously this car, as far as accents, well, you have the car in this carbon fiber and the accents are the red bits, right? But look at what happens when you change the color of the car. And I know this because I own this car in the Nintendo Switch, so I'm very familiar. So yeah, it just makes the entire car that same color without any accent. Now, why do I say that I wish I could go a little bit crazier? Because when you take this car to 5 stars, you get it unlocks the, what is it called? Body parts. And in the body parts, all that you can do is change colors of some sections. But this one, for example, when you change the hood, what it does is change this to black. And when you choose on the back, what it does is add the extra bit of black around here. So it looks pretty cool. But unfortunately, I don't have that right now. So for the time being, I think I'll leave most of the time with my Sesto Elemento in this color. But oh, I finally have it. And how about I upgrade a little bit? I don't know how expensive this is going to be. Hopefully not too expensive. All right, I can live with that. Oh, you know what? Ooh. Yes. That alone probably already saved me like 900 tokens, or who knows, maybe even more, because you know how the game is being with me. But you know why I'm doing this? Because I just want to drive this thing a tiny little bit in multiplayer. Yeah, at 2 stars, I don't imagine it's going to be amazing. And that is what I made sure that in case I did manage to unlock this car, I am now in the Gold League at the beginning, or rather at the start of the Gold League. So this should allow me to race against some people that aren't bringing the most amazing cars out there. But at the end of the day, my car is definitely not super amazing, at least not right now. Once you have this car at higher stars, this really starts showing up. And honestly, for a rank of 2600 with an acceleration of 79, that's not too terrible. Top speed is eh. And yeah, this is probably going to be a little bit of pain, but you know what? I'll do it. And here we go. All right, so I see some Acuras, a bunch of Acuras actually. And in fact, no, you know what? No, the Acuras is still slower. That is a Project Infinity Black. Oh yeah, so I'm basically racing mostly against Class C. So I may have a decent opportunity so long as this car doesn't drive too terrible. The drift on this car, even at 6 stars, is not great. So I would imagine that it's probably going to be a very weak point for the car right now. But we'll see. Also, the nitro is less than amazing, but you know what? I finally get to drive a Sesto Elemento over here. That makes me so happy. Like I said, I already have this car in the Switch version. In the Switch version, I legit own all of the Lambos that are available up to that point. And I say that because obviously the Switch version is behind this version by like 11 months or so. So we haven't gotten the newest Lambos, meaning the Invencible, we haven't gotten the STO. But every other Lambo available is up to that point, I own it, including the Kunta Shell PI, which is like the Lambo that is going to be the hardest for me to get in this version of the game because it's one of the kings of Class A, so it's never going to be a car that is going to be easy to get until the car probably lives out Class A Elite. Kind of like what just recently happened with the Valhalla. The Valhalla recently was removed from Elite Class A, and now we even had some, what was it? Was it last season that we got some special event on the Valhalla where you could get a bunch of blueprints for it? So maybe something like that may happen eventually for the Kunta Shop. Yeah, that's going to take a very long time. So I'm not necessarily like counting on it. But there we go. Yeah, beating basically everything was Class C or lower. But still, technically I was a lower rank. So is that a good result? I don't know. But all right. Now, as happy as this makes me, actually, let me show you real quick. If we go over here and filter by Lamborghini, then we can see all of the Lambos that I own, with the exception, this used to be an exception, the Sesto Elemento. I don't have the Kunta Shell PI, and I don't have the Sian. But you know what? While we're here, because I'm in a good mood, how about I go into the showroom? Because I've been grinding the Sian. Oh yeah, baby. And all I gotta do is finish one race, and then I get 5 blueprints. Now, why is that important? Because I need 5 blueprints to unlock the Sian. Honestly, I wasn't planning for this to happen this way originally. I didn't know that these two things were gonna coincide on literally being in the same video. But you know, I already unlocked one, so why not unlock a second Lambo? Yeah, I've been grinding the showroom precisely to get my Sian. Because, well, regardless of the fact that it may not... Oh, Jesus! I think I can still make the time objective even though I crashed. Even though the Sian isn't necessarily the most amazing car in Class S by any means, it's in fact kind of slow and all that. It's actually slower than the ATS, which I just called the slow, so imagine that. Oh, excuse me. But it's the Sian. It's a beautiful car. Oh man, I absolutely want to have it. And yeah, it's gonna... that car, thanks to the showroom, I will eventually, who knows when, but eventually we'll be able to start it up and, you know, 6-star, maybe even eventually golden, hopefully, whatnot. It's gonna take a very, very long time for me to get there. So right now, it's not that I want to have it to drive it. I want to have it for the collection and because it's always nice to unlock a couple of Lambos in one video. Along with the 5-starring up my SC20, which, while it's not my favorite Lambo in any way, shape, or form, I talked about it that I don't like headless cars. It's still a Lambo, so it's still part of the family. I still have to accept it. Might be the ugly sheep of the family, but it's fine. I know that a lot of people do actually like that car quite a bit. In fact, I do think it's a very cool looking car. You know, it's just personal preference, but whatever. All right, let's see if I actually manage the objective, the time objective to get my additional pack. I actually did it. Oh, come on. What? Oh, no wreck. Never mind. It wasn't a time situation. I just had to no wreck. Okay, hold on. And there we go. After a little bit of doing another race, I managed to get the objective, which makes it so now I have completed it. Completed this stage, which guarantees me 5 blueprints for a car that I don't own, which means I get to unlock my Sian. Oh yeah, baby. It's mine. Ah, come to Papa. So yeah, this literally makes it so that I'm only missing one single Lamborghini in my collection in Asphalt 9. When will I be able to get it? Who knows? But hey, I'm so happy that I finally managed to get my Lambos because I want it. Now, real quick, there is a multiplayer series over here for the Lycan. Unfortunately, this one doesn't have a free try of the ATS. But I've just been really curious to try the ATS because, like I said, I don't imagine that it's going to be a good car at all. But who knows? Maybe it's one of those cars that are massively under ranked and it happens to be an amazing car. I highly doubt it, but you know, a man can dream. But yeah, and just in the defense of the Sian, while I said that indeed this car is slower even than the ATS, this car has much better considerably better acceleration, much better handling, much better nitro. So in general, it's still a better car than the ATS, but whatever. But yeah, there you go. I finally am the proud owner of 2 more Lambos. And man, while I don't like the special hunt, I like the fact that it allowed me to finally unlock the Sesto element. That's gonna do it for this video. If you're gonna get a heart and a pin, you need to leave me the key phrase, which for today is going to be Lambo Power Baba. First person to post it gets a heart, the pin. You know how this whole thing works. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.